What's up, folks? Welcome back. Ragnarok here with episode number 105 of my High Elves Mortal Empires campaign on Legendary difficulty. Alright, so quite a bit of work to do as per usual. I think this situation down here in the south is finally just about under control. Tara, we're gonna send you down this way to scout a little bit.
You have use of my power.
See if you can get rid of. There's an agent around here somewhere. I'm not mistaken. Oh, maybe there's not. Just when there was an agent here.
Can I offer assistance?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Underneath him, hiding behind the dragon. Right, so Velison, unfortunately, we've got to send you back here. I don't want to have to come back for this again to rebuild it, even though we haven't really invested a ton here just yet this time around. I don't want to lose it to these Skaven. Should be able to repel that no problem. Our allies are actually moving into this territory as well, so it's good, putting up the pressure a little bit on our Skaven enemies down here, so that's good. Good news. Actually, diplomacy wise, I think I was scouting through this and saw that we can actually
the Empire. Your man gods
a peace treaty
masters
with
have no
the
place
border
here.
princes, so that'll be one less. One less enemy to deal with. Let's see if they'll go for that. 600.
Affirmative.
It's fine. 600 is more than nothing.
Dare?
Still got a long ways to go before
Ready.
dwarves are going to
Do
accept
not
peace
sully
with
my
us.
presence.
And do have
Don't think so.
dwarven armies on the move finally, so
Your request.
not a great sign. Alright, let's see if you can wound him. 73% chance. It's not bad.
My apologies.
Failure. Great. This army doesn't pose too much of a threat. Star Tower, solid defense there, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Right, now up here, we are in a bit of a jam. These armies.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Your demise is certain.
Protector of Elfwan.
Alright, the options are
Your
somewhat
instructions.
No.
limited here. We can't break out of the siege here because we're surrounded.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Can't reach to attack one of these two armies. To go all the way around across this river is the problem here.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Force march over to there, but that's not going to help the situation. I mean, we could link these two armies together to deal with this threat, but that's going to leave these two settlements open. Don't know. I think the dwarves can reach here. These two armies are definitely not going to be able to. Alright, what I'm thinking is we're going to. Can you lightning strike? I think you can lightning strike at sea as well. Let's pick this up.
Of Elfwan.
Might as well, it's on the way. I think we're gonna go with call to arms. This army's gonna be in combat here in the next little while. Heavy iron. Alright, that's good. That'll be helpful if we have to fight the dwarfs.
Direct me.
And
For the
let's
king.
see if we can lightning strike these guys. Alright, perfect.
They must die for order.
Fingers crossed we don't lose anybody. Quite a bit of damage on these bolt throwers. These bolt throwers do not perform well at
Free
sea,
them.
which is kind of makes sense. Go with the replenishment.
Subjugate them.
Want to try and stay at full health here.
Your decree.
Alright. Garrison is better here, so I think
The
we're gonna
greater
force
good
march
has triumphed. Land
back to
ahoy.
here
A worthy ally.
just to be on the safe side.
Faithful servant.
I think we're gonna go speed of Assyrian. I might get some of this stuff. Maybe just make Balin's army really strong, rather than invest a lot into making him really strong.
Our traditions make us
Alright,
strong.
so those two armies are gonna be a problem.
Princess of the Assyrians.
Now, what are we gonna do with you?
No.
Ridiculous.
Protector of Ultron.
Alright, we could try and sneak up on them, or we could pull back to here, and then we should be in range from here, and +2 if these armies come to attack this army. We'll have the extra garrison to
Lady
help
of the
us
Phoenix Gate.
fight them.
Assur
So I
Lady
think that's what we're gonna do.
taking up residence.
We're gonna pull back here where it's fortified,
Ridiculous.
and just use our defenses, our fortresses to our advantage here. And then she should be within range next turn to be able to strike back at them.
Prince.
I think that's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna go with. Now down here, I actually been thinking about this a little bit, and we're gonna get some nobles that we're gonna use as
You have
agents.
my attention.
We'll get 2 of them.
What do you require? I
And-
await your command.
Send them abroad to. This will actually be quite useful here if these armies land.
I await your command. Noble son of Ulthuan.
And we'll use these
A
guys to
true
harass
Assur.
forces that land on our shores for now, and then probably send them over here to secure influence, or we could always send them against the. Oops, did I
Noble
not?
son of Ulthuan. Direct me. A mighty warrior.
Upgrade everything. There we go. Right, so what I was saying is either send them over here or eventually send them up into the Dark Elf territory and we'll work on that. Right, 29 settlements. Pretty sad, I know, it's turn 195. Not my finest hour here with this campaign, but anyway, this is
Not enough warp
technically my first playthrough of
The
the
Elf
Mortal
War
Empires
system B.
campaign, so actually, now that I think about it, it's my first and only playthrough of this as it stands right now, so just thinking if we should try and assassinate this guy with one of these guys. What are the odds? 25%. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. Just keep you here. Public order.
We are the
Public order going.
guardians of
These
order.
guys are coming down this way to help out. It's all good stuff. We'll get Tyrion on the move down this way and see if we can secure this entire province. That's the plan. Just gotta keep an eye out for
I will
Dwarves.
not disgrace my ancestors.
on the way.
By the White Tower.
It's fine.
Illumination.
It's fine. Ooh, right. Don't need this. And we can actually repair this. Just get the garrison here. And growth. We'll leave the growth for now. Oh,
What do you seek?
maybe shouldn't have sacked it. Maybe should have just
All powerful.
occupied. Anyway. Alright, let's read a little bit from the High Elves Army book. We'll pick up where we left off last time, starting to talk about the inner kingdoms of Ulthuan. So, a lot of these guys, this probably would have been better to go over during the beginning of the campaign because most of these kingdoms were still around then. But I mean, we've still got one of them around, Avalorn, and the White Lions. I think the White Lions are gone now. If I'm not mistaken. I think they were destroyed. Itani. So, as the realm from which the current Phoenix King comes, Itani is considered first among the elf kingdoms. However, it is simply the hinterland of the vast city-state of Lothern. It is the most southerly of the kingdoms of Ulthuan, carved in two by the Straits of Lothern, the only inlet to the inner sea from the great ocean beyond. Itani's lands are dotted with vineyards, villas, and summer estates to which the noble families of the city retire. The city is the real center of power and source of Itani's prosperity. It is one of the wonders of the known world, and no one who has ever visited it can forget it. Approaching Lothern, the first thing a mariner sees is the glittering tower, a great lighthouse filled with thousands of lamps, situated on a rocky isle in the mouth of the treacherous waters of the Straits of Lothern. This titanic fortress guards the approach to the Emerald City, the first sea gate of Lothern. Anyone approaching the Emerald Gate can easily be caught in a crossfire between the great war engines in the glittering tower and those on the gate itself. The sight of these great bastions is enough to turn all but the most insane attackers away. Any who are allowed passage through the Emerald Gate pass through the wide channel of the straits, sheer cliff faces lined with ramparts, all constantly garrisoned by well-armed and alert warriors of the Sea Guard. A second portal bars the way for those who are not permitted access. A vast gate of shining silver set with sapphires the size of a man's head, beyond which lies a huge lagoon where thousands of vessels of every conceivable size and shape, from tiny pleasure craft to mighty warships of the High Elf fleet, lie at anchor. Around this lagoon sits Lothern itself, and this is as far as any non-elf may travel. Visitors are free to sample the delights of the city, to gaze in wonder at the 200-foot high statues of the Phoenix King, the Everqueen, and the mighty elven gods. But they are forbidden to travel through the third gate of the ruby and gold into the inner seas. Right, I'm gonna pause the reading right there and actually keep an eye on the Dark Elves, see what they're up to. I guess that's it. Well, keep an eye on what Skaven are up to down here as well. Oh wow, that's not good. That's not good at all. Wow, that's not good news. Our Lizardmen allies are taking a little bit of a beating there. I was hoping with our allies in the area that it might actually alleviate some of the pressure on us. We might actually be able to work together to get this continent under control a little bit quicker. I don't know, I would think the Lizardmen would have a big advantage over the Skaven armies. Just the Lizardmen giving us or
My powers grow.
I don't know, I would think the Lizardmen are pretty strong against the rats. I mean, I don't know. Alright, Aaron's back in action. That's good. Does that mean we've got technology available? Stockpiles. Is the building required for this? Kilns. A region where the correct resource is present. Alright, well. Ooh, this actually would be quite good for us right now. Melee attack +5 for the sword masters and weapon strength +5 for the sword masters. Armor's speed, well, that's actually quite good as well. But that we're not going to need really. Not a big fan of chariots, even though I've been watching a lot of Elves TV, who's fucking awesome, by the way. Definitely on the same level as, I would definitely put him on the same level as Legend of Total War. This actually would be pretty good too, but I think actually this is going to be better. Got more sword masters in the field. Yeah, that would be one hell of a campaign to see the two of them play one another. Legend and Elves. Just go with the cash here unless there's a resource. And resource here. Yeah, so we'll just go with the industry. Elven craftsman. Alright.
You have my attention. Brave and true.
Come around this way. Should both be able to scout it out. Alright. Very interesting. Vampires. Okay, so those are their two remaining settlements.
Think me full
These
for?
guys come down this way.
Protect our Volthron.
Might want to actually bring her down this way. It'll actually be quicker to bring her down this way.
The Emperor answers to me.
Alright, let's see if you can actually wound this guy this time.
Death comes for them. Success.
Alright, good job.
A promising lieutenant.
Let me give you this. Eventually, she's gonna end up back in Tyrion's army.
You have use
And
of
then
my power.
this mage will
A
probably
true
just be an
assault.
agent. I'll give you block army for now.
Servant of the
You guys can
tower.
hang out here for the time being. Let's go with this. Build this up. And then as soon as that's ready, get the defenses here. Probably turns well. Just thinking if we still need the growth here. Well, we'll keep it for now. We want to get this province built up quickly. Or at least get this province finished off quickly. We need the defenses here. At the Awakening, especially with these blokes on the way.
Couldn't think so.
And it's not going to take them long to get over here. Might need to keep this army
Princess of the
stationed here. This area just to fight off these dwarves. The vampires don't concern me. Tyrion. Get rid of these vampires. Settlement and settlement. They're at least not major settlements. So we should actually be able to do it. I think that might actually be what I do rather than take control of this province completely right away. We'll go in and get rid of these vampire settlements, and then that way we can get rid of them completely. Son of a bitch, though, if we move from the old ones, they can't quite reach it.
The king.
Can I offer assistance?
Alright, so let's
For the Phoenix
bring
King.
you into the Star Tower.
Garrisoning.
Alright, we're gonna have to put you on force march to get there.
We march on.
Right, so we'll
Entering
put you
the
into
city.
the Star Tower.
Ready
Tyrion,
for orders.
keep moving down this way.
You're overruled.
At your service.
Stay in our own territory just to get this dragon healed all the way. And then if you're needed down here at the old ones.
What orders?
Oops. Did not move you.
Champion of the Ever
Alright,
Queen.
Tyrion, you just chill
Lady
out
of
there.
Hawthorne.
And then we can bring her down here to the old ones to... I don't know if she...
Now!
This is actually kind of risky. We should have brought her this way now that I think about it.
The city is crumbling.
Alright, anyway, worst case scenario, we lose the old ones and we have to take it back. It's not like we've invested a ton here. So not a big deal. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. Situation. Varg.
Do not displease
Oh,
me.
sweet mother.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Direct me.
Gotta get rid of these dwarves
Your
now.
will is done.
Wow.
You what? Yes!
Relations are
Do
improving,
not
but
sully my
not
presence.
quickly enough.
Do not sully my presence. What? Talk then, but I make no oath for the surety of your life. Never.
Never, eh? Stubborn old dwarf. Alright, so we've got a lot of problems here.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Alright.
Denied. I will not. Your words are nothing. As your lady.
I don't know if we're gonna... this is actually gonna help out here.
Where to?
Your instructions. For the Ever Queen.
See if we can hit... Don't want to attack Marathi head on. Rather attack the other army head on.
We
can
don't need
lightning
prisoners.
strike. Oh my.
Their deaths are necessary.
Alright, yeah, let's lightning strike this army. Gonna definitely need to use our range here.
We don't need prisoners.
Balance of power is kind of dicey. Which gives us better balance of power with a large army. Because we do have them outnumbered. Maybe it might be better fight them large army. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Let's
Rally
do
to
a
me, Asur.
let's do a large army battle. And units that run out of once we're depleted of ammunition, we'll just withdraw. Bring in the garrison and use the garrison to absorb
Put them to death.
whatever. This is gonna be a tough fight though. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe I should fight the smaller battle first, and then we can use the large army against. Alright, I'm gonna fight the smaller
We don't
battle
need
first,
prisoners.
even though it's a little bit more of an even matchup. And then
Their
we'll
deaths are necessary.
strike with our combined forces against just Marathi.
For Asturian.
I think that's the way to go about it. Use our range to our advantage here. They've got mobility on us. Let's see if we can do a good job here. Swordmaster should be able to take on those Corsairs without too much trouble. It's a matter of preventing them from flanking us. See how the terrain looks here. I really want to fight the trees, though. It's high ground. It's nice. And this is not ideal ground here. Not for a range anyway. The problem is if we set up here, we don't really have line of sight on them, so I'm just not confident that our bolt throwers are gonna get a lot of shots in. We're gonna set up here. Just in this wooded area. I don't want to spread them out too much.
As you say. Eagle claw. Lawmaster of Hope.
Alright. Big test for our
Understood.
two of them on the flanks here. Just to
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
repel their cavalry, because they do have a bit of a range advantage on us.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Let's lock this group.
Guide my bow.
Alright, let's see if we can
Princess of Ulthuan.
tempt some of them to attack us right away, so that they come at us in pieces. We can get the
Understood. St. Louis.
get her to come straight at us,
Seal.
or at least do a little bit of damage to her before they come in.
Moving out.
She's not going to take the bait. Cavalry though looks
With
like
brigade.
might.
Swordmaster of Hoeth. We away. Acknowledged.
Assault Princess. Borasorian.
Archers. For Assyrian.
Get one of these guys down right away. That'll be nice.
Noble lady. To battle.
Eagle claw.
I want you guys to target these dark shards. See if we can get those dark shards taken out right away.
Acknowledged.
Actually, start
Serve the king.
hitting her.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Let's just line up like so. These guys are gonna come over to flank.
For duty. Following orders. Archers. Without
Oh,
fail.
these are repeater crossbows. Soften these guys up before they get in. Ah, damn! I should have hit this one.
Princess of Ulthuan. What orders? Borasorian.
We will obey.
Oh, son of a bitch! This unit got fucking wrecked.
Archers.
Must be these repeater crossbows here. Actually, can you get in there and
Understood. At
kill
your
them?
command. Acknowledged. For order.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Yeah, that's not good. This unit's gonna be destroyed. Looks of things.
Understood. Acknowledged. Understood.
Alright. This is going okay so far.
Archers.
Understood. As you say.
Let's try and hit those. Yeah, the Corsairs don't have much of a chance. Alright, you need to get out of here.
Moving out. St. Louis.
Draw these guys back this way.
Understood. Moving out. Understood.
Back, back.
Asturian wills it.
Lawmaster
Alright, I want you...
without fail. Quickly now.
Let me get you back here. Let's protect you.
I'm waiting.
Alright, you guys get in there. Let's finish them off.
Orders received.
Swordmaster of Hoeb.
As you
Guys,
say.
line back up here. Guys, pull back.
Advance.
Elfry.
Understood.
Orders received.
Princess of Ulthuan.
Advance.
At once.
Ah, damn it.
J.R.R. protects me.
Get over here and deal with these Dark Riders.
Orders received.
Archers.
Finish them off.
It will be done.
I just need to line up
We
here.
go.
Fuck.
Quickly
There's
now.
another unit.
Understood.
Sword Masters.
Syrian.
Princess of Ulthuan.
Azor,
Alright,
Lawmaster.
line up.
Moving
Get
on.
ready to fight these guys. Actually, to get into them.
Will it.
At the car. Slay them.
Archers.
Turn around and... Oh, okay, we got it. Good stuff. Finish her off.
Understood.
Alright, that wasn't my finest hour there, guys, but we managed to get the win. Did most of the damage to this army. We'll get a little bit of replenishment. We'll take the replenishment after this fight.
At the car. It is done. It is done.
Not enough to take her down. Just to...
For order. It shall be.
Alright.
Acknowledged. For order.
For duty.
And we may have lost a unit or two of Swordmasters there. Just want to see if we can take her down. Not quite. It's a little bit annoying. Anyway, a little bit rusty. Haven't played for a couple days, so I'm going to go with that. That's my excuse for not fighting that the greatest. Close victory, but now we should be able to double team Marathi and get rid of her. And that should alleviate this latest Dark Elf incursion. A little sliver of health left, so hopefully the unit isn't completely destroyed. Gotta do a better job of getting these guys into the fight. Put a little bit of damage on the bolt throwers. So those Dark Riders got in behind there, but
A triumph for Ulthuan.
yeah, did get
I
completely
have needed
destroyed.
slaves.
Take the
Have
replenishment.
I on them?
You presume to
Ooh.
command.
Damn, you know what? I don't think we're going to get the
Lady of the
garrison
Phoenix.
this time.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Princess of the Asur.
I don't know, we'll see. I'll see if I can figure out what we're going to do here next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Episode number 106 is going to be up next. Hope to see you then. Have a great day. Ragnarok out.